hello. Welcome to our class. We're happy to see you right there. You're the first one get into our classroom. Now we have some other classmates that not come yet. So before the lesson, I'd like to do some small talk to you. So I can tell you actually today is a review class, and we're going to review the whole chapter. So this chapter we're mostly learning about the age word problems, right? Oh, Ivanka's coming. Hello, Ivanka.
Hello.
So today, don't worry because we're going to summarize all the different parts about the 8-word problem. So when we're reviewing, just try to follow me and then to review the different methods all together. Okay? Yeah. And during the time, if you guys have any more questions or confusions, just try to tell me. Okay? Don't be shy, please.
Okay.
And now let me check. We still have, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 more classmates. Let me just try to send a message to them, and then we can get started, okay? So please just wait for about 40 seconds, I guess. Okay? Let's see. We have Elma. Next one is Anna. Now we have Hilda with Marshall. 4 classmates. Oh, no. Hilda and Marshall. Let's see who's coming. Oh, it's Marshall. Hello, Marshall. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, welcome to our class, and how are you today?
Good.
It's good, okay. Very great. And okay, so we just have 3 more classmates. I'm sending the message to them. Alma is the next person. Okay, so the last one is Hilda. Okay, great, everyone. Thank you for waiting. But now time is really up. We just get started with our today's class. Are you guys ready for today's class? Marshall, Ivanka, and Leo?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely, right? So let's see. Today is a review class. So let's see. We have 5 different parts in this whole chapter. Okay? And actually the first 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, are all about the age word problems. So we have 4 different types of problems about this, okay? And the last part is about the multiplication strategies, right?
Yep.
So let's just get started with the first one. See, everyone, in the first part, it's like when we only know the sum and the difference of some people here, right? So at that time, the way to draw the model is different. Remember that, guys, in the first part, we just try to draw the older one first. Like who is older, you just try to draw the longer segment for the person. Clear? And for the younger person, we just try to draw a shorter segment. Then you can mark the age difference here as 10, and you can mark the sum 56 right here. Clear?
Yes.
So at that time, we have 2 ways to find out the answer. The first way, if you guys want to find the older person, just try to make the younger person have the same age. So we plus 10 for the younger person. Then you need to plus 10 for the sum, right? So we use the new sum. Oopsie. To divide it by 2, you will know how old is the older person. Can you understand?
Yes.
Because we have 2 equal parts now, right? The second is like if you want to find the younger person, just try to minus 10 for the older one, make their segments represent the same, right? So you also have to minus 10 for the sum. We use the 56 minus 10. Then we divide it by 2. That's how we find out the younger person's age. Is that clear? So this is the first part, when we only know the sum and difference, okay? So let's just try to read a sentence, and Leo, can you help us to read it, please?
The sum of ages of Jason and Peter is 52, and Jason is 6 years older than Peter. How old are they respectively?
Yes, very good job. So look, Leo, from the sentence, we can see 2 numbers, right? The first number, 52, it means the sum, right? And what about next number, 6? It means the
difference.
Yes, age difference between them, right? And also, can you tell me who is older?
Jason.
Good job. Jason is older, so that's enough. These are the things we want to draw model. So remember that, guys. Who is older? Like Jason is older, we draw a longer segment for the older person, right? Then what about Peter? Just try to draw a shorter one. Can you see? So look at the board. We can mark the difference out. We know the age difference between them is how many?
The age difference between them is 6.
Right? And what's the sum? We mark the sum here. What's the sum?
52.
Good job. And now we have 2 methods to figure out the ages, right? You can find out the older one first or the younger one first. Just depends on you. I'd like to give you guys the whiteboard. Let's take a try, please. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and the model here, it's easier to analyze. So every time when we are reading the sentence, you really have to make sure what does every number mean.
No, not that. Okay.
Very good job, Leo. That's absolutely how we make it.
I'm gonna raise my hand.
Oh, I'm sorry for that. I'd like to check answer now. See?
I'm just saying it's
Yeah. What? Do you have anything to say?
Right. It's not like you have to check it right now. It just means I'm done, and you can check mine if you want.
Okay. I get it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ivanka. I get it. And you're right. What about you, Marshall? Okay, great. That's absolutely correct. So you guys are so good with this part. We have 2 ways, right? If you want to find the older person's age, like Jason's age, we just try to plus 6 for Peter. Then we use 52 plus 6, and then we just try to divide it by 2. That's how we find out the age of Jason, right? Or if we want to find the younger person's age, just try to minus 6 for Jason. Like we use 52 minus 6 first, and then we divide it by 2. That's how we figure out Peter's age, right? So 2 ways are all make sense. Just use the way you like. Okay? So we're done with the first part, everyone. That's right. Super easy, right?
Yeah.
And also, don't forget, when we have 3 people here, we also can use the same way. For example, if we have a people on, for example, Daniel in the middle, right? If Daniel is right there, the same, you still can use the first method, find out the older one or the youngest one first, right? 2 ways the same. Okay, now let's turn to the second part, okay? The second part, well, everybody pay attention from now on. Like in the first part, we draw a model from the older person first, right? But like for the second, the third, and the fourth part, we all can draw the model from the younger person because this time we have the multiple relationship. Is that clear? When we know the multiple relationship, we draw the younger person first with 1 segment, okay? So let's see. Look at these models. All really based on the multiple relationship, right? The first one is like when the mother's age equals to 4 times the age of the daughter. So we draw 1 segment for daughter and 4 segments for the mother, right? And what does the number 45 mean, everyone? Is that the sum or difference?
Sum.
Yeah, 45 here is
the sum.
The sum. So it means we have 5 equal parts equals to 45. So you can know each of them by using the division, right? Okay, great. And the second model, let's see, we have a red part. What does the red part mean? Is that something more or something less?
Something more.
That's something more. It means when we have 5 more than 4 times, it's like the mother's age equals to 4 times of Susan's age, and the 5 more will have more than part. Just try to add it behind, okay? Then the last one, obviously, it means something less, right? When we have less than part, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times Annie's age and 6 less than that. So we minus the 6. That's it. Is that clear? So different relationships will have different ways to draw it. And now let's move on to the practice. Okay, so this time, Ivanka, can you help us to read the sentence, please?
Winman's grandmother is 4 times her age. And the sum of their ages is 75. How old is Winman's grandmother?
Okay, very good reading. Thank you so much, Ivanka. So this time, everyone, can you guys just try to draw the model out and make the final answer by yourself?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to give you guys the whiteboard. Just wait a second. There you go. Let's take a try, please. You only use G stand for grandmother and W stand for woman, right? It will be easier to write. Marshall, do you need some help to draw models?
No, I'm drawing on the paper.
Okay, that's great. Yes, Leon, do you need some help?
No, I don't need it.
Okay, great. Perfect, Marshall. I can see a paper, and all of your steps are correct. Ivanka, let's check the answer again, please. Pay attention to the ones place, okay? Thank you, Marshall. And what about Leo and Ivanka? Yes, you got this. This time you got the right answer, Ivanka. That's really great. What about you,
Okay.
Leo? Are you typing? Whoa.
Yeah, it is.
Excellent. Okay. Perfect, everyone. So you guys are all correct. Well, I'm so happy to see. Firstly, we draw a model like this, right? According to the multiple relationship. And we can see on the left-hand side, there are 5 equal parts in total. So each of them just can be 75 divided by 5, which is 15, right? So we can figure out the grandmother equals to 4 times 15, which is 60 years old. Now we're done. Okay, let's move on to next practice. Okay, this time, Marshall, can you help us to read the sentence first?
Dian Dian's sister is 2 years less than 3 times his age, and in 8 years the sum of their ages will be 30. How old are they respectively?
It's called respectively. Yeah, respectively just means we need to find out both of their ages. Okay, thank you so much, Marshall. So everyone, look, wow, we have so many numbers here, right? So solving this kind of problem, you have to make sure what does every number mean. So in the very beginning, we know 2 years less than 3 times. 3 times is about the multiple relationship, right? 2 years less than that. So we have something less. Do you know how to draw the model, everyone?
Yes.
We firstly draw one segment for which person? Dian Dian or Dian Dian's sister. Who is younger?
Dian.
Yeah. Dian Dian's sister is something less than sometimes the age of Dian Dian. So who is younger? Be careful. Dian Dian's sister, we see this part as a whole part, everyone. 2 years less than 3 times. So focus on 3 times. If you don't look at the 2 years, focus. If you don't care about the 2 years, it's like Dian Dian's sister is 3 times his age. So who is younger?
Dian
still
sis.
Dian.
Oh,
Dian
Dian.
is younger, not his sister. Okay, be careful. Dian is the one who is younger, so we draw one segment for Dian. How many segments for the sister first? Like how many times we have, how many segments we draw, right?
Yep.
Okay, but we have 2 years less than, which means for the last model, we have to take away 2 years,
Half.
right? Means we don't have it. Dian's sister's age is only from here to here. Can you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, and this time we know in 8 years, be careful everyone, in 8 years, when both of them grow up for 8 more years old, at that time, the sum of the ages will be 30 years, right? But what's the sum of their ages in this year?
13 minus 8 times
30 minus 60.
We have to use 30 to minus the 2, 8, right?
14.
Minus 8 and 8, do you agree? That equals to how many? Yes, Marcia, you're right. It's 14, is that right,
14.
Ivanka and Leo? Great.
Yes.
So 14 is the real sum of the ages, right? And I'd like to give you guys the whiteboard when we know the... what happened? Let's see. No, it's not. I'm sorry, I have to do a screenshot again. So let me show you guys the model with this, and we know this sum now is 14, right? So how can we figure out the ages of them respectively? We need to find out both of their ages, right?
Yeah.
And then we have enough time to do it. It's okay. So yes, let's take a try, please. Do we minus or plus? Leo, be careful.
Oh.
This is empty. It means we don't have it, right? So divide is only when they are equal parts we can divide. Hello, Elma. So firstly, Leo, you need to know what does 14 mean.
Yes, I am typing.
Oh, okay. Sorry. If you guys need some help, just tell me, please. Hello, Elma. Can you hear me? Okay, welcome to your class. And as you can see, we're having the practice right here. So this is a review class, okay? Do you remember how can we solve the problem? Perfect, Ivanka. You have written it down, right? Great.
Okay.
Let's check the answer now then. Yes, perfect. That's really how I make it. I will check answers one by one. What about Marshall? No, I'm sorry, it's not correct, Marshall, because the very beginning part, it's different. That's not how we solve it, okay? What about Leo? Yes, that's right. No problem. So Marshall, it's okay. Let's take a look all together. Okay, I'd like to give you some clues. So Elma and Marshall, you guys can just take a look at the board and take a look together. Okay. So firstly, from the model we see the sum is like this part, right? this part equals to 14. Do you guys agree, Marshall and Elma? But let's see, the 14 just includes 1, 2, 3 equal parts and a very small part. We don't know what is that, right? But what we can see is like this little part is 2, right? So if we use this very tiny part plus with 2, we can just make it become a whole segment as the other ones. Do you guys agree? So step 1, we just try to combine the 14 with the 2. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
So 14 plus 2 equals 16. 16 just includes 4 equal segments, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 plus together just can be 16. So each of them, we can use 16 divided by 4, which is many, Marshall. Yeah, that's right. 16 divided by 4 equals to 4. Yeah. So we know every little segment equals to 4. So how old is Dian Dian? Only 4 times 1, 4 years old. How old is the sister? The sister has 1, 2, 3. So we use 4 times 3. But we have 2 less than. Yeah, we minus 2.
Minus 2.
It's going to be 10, right? Perfect. So look, it's not that hard as long as we just try to. So the very important step is the step 1. You really have to focus on do we plus or minus 2. Okay? So now, guys, we can summarize that. Remember that when we have less than part, we just try to use the sum to plus the less than part. But when next time, when we have more than part here, see, when we have whole segment, but then we have an extra part, so at that time, we really have to minus the more than part. Is that clear? When we have less than part, we plus. When we have more than part, we should minus it. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so look, now we're done with this part. Let's turn to the third part. Okay? So the second part and the third part, the difference is like in the second part, we know the sum, right? But this time, look at the model. What does the number 8 mean? Is that the sum or difference?
Difference.
Yes. It means the difference. Please remember how can we mark sum and difference. Okay, if we know difference, it's like these two parts equals to 8. So every one of them just can be 8 divided by 2, which is 4. Clear? And also look, everyone, if we know this part equals to 28, so what should we do at first? We have to use the 28 to go to the more than part.
Minus.
When it's more than part, yeah, we just try to minus it. So we can have only 3 equal parts left, which equals to 24. Can you understand?
Yes.
Now, what if we have less than part? Look at this. We know this part equals to 26. What should we do with the less than part?
Plus it back.
Just try to plus it. We can make the whole part, yeah, make a whole part over here. Clear? When we have more than part, minus it. Less than part, plus it back. So we can have equal parts here to do division next time. Okay? So now let's try the practice here. And Elma, can you help us to read the sentence, please? Tian Tian.
Tian Tian is 24 years younger than his father.
Yes.
And his father is 4 times the age of Tian Tian. What's some of their ages?
Yeah, perfect. We need to find the sum of their ages, right? So I like to give you guys the whiteboard. This time you have to draw the model first, and then to mark the number 24. What does 24 mean? Is that the sum or difference?
That's.
Take a check, please. We draw the model according to multiple relationship, right? Then we can mark the difference here, so you can figure out. Finally, we have to figure out what's the sum of the ages.
Okay.
Good job, Leo. Let's see. Okay, perfect. That's right. Very good job. Mm.
Oh.
Okay, so let's just wait for them for about 30 more seconds, okay? They're almost down. We have to find the sum of their ages, okay? Sum. Yes, Marshall. Okay, great. And we just need one last step, Marshall. We're finding out the sum of the ages. So it means after finding out the ages of them, you need to plus them together to see the sum,
40,
right?
40, 40.
No,
I'm not done.
you're right.
I'm trying to cover it up.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ivanka. It's okay. You just try to place the question mark. It means we need to find out that number, right? And it's good. Thank you. What about Elma? Do you need some help, Elma? Okay, Elma, pay attention. 24 is like Tian Tian is 24 years younger than his father. So 24 is the age difference. We have to mark age difference like this part equals to 24. Is that clear? So you can see 24 includes 3 equal parts. So each part equals to how many, Elma?
8.
Yeah. So, and we need to find out the total sum, right? Just try to count how many segments are there in total on the left-hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Since every part equals to 8, so 5 times 8 equals to how many?
40.
Good job. And that's the final answer. Okay, great. Okay, perfect, everyone. So let's check the answer all together. Like what you did, we first draw a model like this, and we know the difference is 24, so we mark it out. You can see every part just can be 24 divided by 3, which is 8, right? And look, everyone, because we're finding out the sum. So we just try to count how many segments are there in total. There are 5 equal parts. Each of them equals to 8. So we just try to use 5 times 8. You will know the answer easily, right? Or you guys can just try to use find out their ages respectively, and then we plus them together. So both ways are right. Just choose the way you like. Okay? So now be careful. Let's turn to the second practice. This time, we have a very special way to find out the age difference. Everybody look at the board, please. Listen. Wenwen's age after 23 years is the same as her mother's age 5 years ago, which means this time, look, you need to focus on 2 numbers. Wenwen's age after 23 years, the same as her mother's age 5 years ago, right? And then we know her mother is 8 times the age of Wenwen. How old is Wenwen? So we must know how to draw the model according to multiple relationship, right? We just try to draw 1 segment for Wenwen, and how many segments for the mother?
8.
8.
Yes, 8 segments, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's 8 segments, right? And now let's analyze the age difference. Everyone, do you remember? We can use the age line to analyze the age difference, right? How? We mark them out. Wenwen and her mother. Of course, Wenwen is younger person on the left, older person on the right. Do you remember?
Yep.
And we can use the arrows to show the changes. Wenwen's age after 23 years, like when Wenwen grow up for 23 years, right? So this is 23 years, and he will be at this kind of age, right? And this age is the same as the mother's age when she was, 5 years ago. So when mother says just go back for 5 years, she was at this kind of age, right? So that's how we found the age difference. Can you see what's the total difference between Wenwen and his mother?
28.
28.
Perfect. That is 23 plus 5, that would be 28. So you really have to remember this kind of method. If you can see these kind of descriptions, we draw the age line to analyze the age difference. Clear? Yeah, so we're back to the first model. You can see this part equals to 28. That includes how many equal segments?
Accidentally.
It's okay. There are how many equal parts, everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So every part just can be 28 divided by How many? Elma, answer the question together. Yeah, we divided by 7, which is how many?
4.
4.
Perfect. So we know every little segment just can be 4. And the question is asking for how old is Wenwen. So can you tell me how old is Wenwen?
4.
Yes, only 4, right? Only one segment, so 4 times 1, only 4 years old. And by the way, can you tell me how old is the mother? How old is the mother?
32.
Yeah, the mother is like 8 times the age of Wenwen. So we use Wenwen's age times 8, right? Which is how many?
32.
Bingo, 32.
32.
Okay, that's right. Thank you guys. So remember, solve this kind of problem. The very important step is right here. You really have to know how can we draw the age line to analyze the age difference. Is that clear?
Yes.
Keep that in your mind. And now, guys, let's move on to the 4th part. Okay? Elma, please show me your face to the camera. Okay? See, the 4th part is quite different because we have to draw changes to their ages as well. Let's see. Well, look, we have 4 steps, right? Step 1, if we know the teacher's age equals to 4 times of Anna, that's how we draw models here, right? But then we have changes, like if we say in 16 years, we have some changes, right? We just try to plus 16 for both of them. And now we have the new multiple relationship. We know this time teacher's age equals to twice of Anna's age. So Anna's age times 2 just can be the same as the teacher's age, right? So we just try to make their models become the same. We copy Anna's model, have to double her model here, right? And we know this time they represent the same age. When they are the same, we can take the same part away. Do you guys still remember? We take the same part away, the remaining part still be the same. That's how we find out every segment equals to 8. Can you understand?
Okay.
Yeah, so after we finding out the value of every segment, we just focus on the original model. Anna has 1, teacher has 4, to figure out how old are they in this year, not in the future. Clear?
Yes.
So now let's move on to, oh wait, we also learned about how to draw the age line to analyze, right? Do you remember? We place the younger person on the left, the older person to the right, right? And then we just try to draw the arrows to show the changes, like when Jack was his younger brother's age, his brother was only 4 years old, right? And then you can see from the age 4 to age 18, the total difference is 18 minus 4. And then because you can see there are 2 equal parts, you use the total number divided by 2. You will know every part equals to 7, which is the age difference. So now you use the Jack's age minus the age difference. You will know how old is the brother. These are the steps we need to solve this kind of problem. Is that clear? Okay, so now let's try the first practice. So this time, Leo, can you help us to read the sentence, please?
Anna's mother is 4 times the age of Anna, and in 18 years, her mother will be 2 times the age of Anna. How old are they respectively?
Perfect, Leo. So look, everyone, let's draw models together. If you have a piece of paper, you can just try to draw on your own paper, okay? So originally, we know Anna's mother is 4 times the age of Anna. So we just try to draw 1 segment for Anna, right? And how many segments for her mother?
Mother is 4.
How many times?
4.
Yeah, 4 times. So we draw 4 equal segments for the mother, right? That's the step 1. But now we have some changes in 18 years, everyone. So we need to plus 18 for both of them, right? Like this, we mark number 18 here. In 18 years, we have the new multiple relationship. This time, the mother's age become twice, 2 times of her age, which means if we just try to copy, see, this is 1 for Anna, right? If we can copy twice, oh, that's too long. Okay, so that means now they just represent the same age. Do you agree? We just try to draw 1 more for like this, and the purple part. Okay. Do you agree, everyone? So they just represent the same age now. So when we have equal part, we can cross out equal part, right? So let me show you the model. right there. So I will give you guys the whiteboard just look like this, and all you need to do, just try to figure out the value of every segment first and figure out their ages of them. Okay? So please take a try.
I'm just gonna get
If you guys need some help, just tell me, please. Like Alma, do you need some help? The remaining parts are equal, right? So can you find out what's the value of every segment, Leo?
Okay.
Good job, Marshall. Let's see. Wow, perfect. You're all correct. That's really how we make it. And then what about you, Alma? Do you need some help? Alma, can you write the number into the normal way, because it's really hard to figure out the numbers you write. Okay.
Okay.
How old is Anna in this year, Leo? In this year.
9.
Bingo. Yes, Ivanka. Let me check answer now. 1, 2. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. Well, I'm so glad to see every time you show me the answers in the very correct way. Thank you, Leo. The same as you. So Elma, do you need some help? Can you hear me, Elma?
Yes.
So let's do it together, okay? So let's take a look all together, everyone. Let's see. Elma, look at the board, please. Can you show me your face? Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. Look, well, we have equal models. They represent the same age, right? So we can take away equal part. Look, we minus the same part, and same part away. The remaining part still be the same. Means 2 segments just equals to 18, right? So every segment equals to how many, Elma? We can use 18 divided by
9.
2, right? Yeah, which is 9. Perfect. So if we know every little segment equals to 9, we only have to find out the ages in this year. So in this year, Anna has only 1 segment, right? So Anna is only 9 times 1, which is 9 years old. And how about the mother? The mother has 4 segments. So 9 times 4, what is the answer here? 9 times 4?
36.
Good job, 36. Thank you, everyone. So look, yeah, that's how we make it. Okay? Bingo. And then we have one more practice right here. Let's take a look. This time,
Okay.
yes, Ivanka, can you help us to read it, please?
When Xiaoyu was Wenwen's age, Wenwen was 1 year old. When Wenwen is Xiaoyu's age, Xiaoyu will be 10 years old. How old are they respectively?
Wow, perfect. Thank you for a good rating, Ivanka. Okay, so this time, look, we have some changes, right? So we can use the age line to analyze, right? So firstly, remember that, guys, we draw the axis out, and then you have to make sure for Xiaoyu and Wenwen, who is older? Can you see any keyword here? Look at the first sentence. When Xiaoyu was Wenwen's age, who is older? Can you get it?
Xiaoyu. Yeah.
Yeah,
When
the older person, when the older person was the younger person's age, right? We cannot say like when, for example, I am like, for example, yeah, if I am 30 years old and you guys are about 9 years old, can I say when you, okay, if you are 9, can you say like when I was 30 years old? Of course, no, right? It's only when an older person said when I was 9 years old, right? So this person is older, this person is younger. Can you understand?
yeah,
Yeah, so when we can see the word was, you can see, oh, Xiao Yu is older. So we draw the older person to the right
Right.
and the younger one to the left. Do you agree?
Yes.
Do you guys remember how can we draw the axis to show the changes of them?
yes.
You got the whiteboard? Just try to use different color to draw it. Okay? Oopsie. It's a little bit slow, right? Okay, now you can see the full picture. When Xiao Yu was Wenwen's age, Wenwen was 1 year old. But now, when Wenwen is Xiao Yu's age, Xiao Yu will be 10 years old. Leo, pay attention. When Xiao Yu was Wenwen's age, Wenwen was only 1. It's not now. Clear?
Oh, yes.
What about next one? Can you draw the second one by yourself?
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty nice, Ivanka. You're so good. Use different colors to see. Leo, why you drawing like this? You really have to draw 1 and 2 every time. Clear? You cannot just draw a very big arc here because you will be confused.
Okay.
Yes, please, Marshall, let me check in right now. Let's see. Wow, perfect. And also your model is so good. Good job. See, Leo, we have to draw every change out. Clear? You cannot just try to draw a very big art here. Draw it one by one step. See, when Xiao Yu was Wenwen's age, draw the axis here first, and Wenwen was only 1. You need to have to draw it like that because these two parts are equal. Clear? If you draw a arc here, you cannot figure it out. Clear?
Yes.
So draw it slowly, and next time, you know this is 1 year old. Next time we draw like when Wenwen is Xiao Yu's age, Xiao Yu will be 10 years old. So these two parts are still the same. This is 10th. Clear?
Yes.
So what's the next step?
I just forget this part.
Right, it's okay. Let me just remind you. You can see we only can see two numbers on the line, right? From age 1 to age 10, what's the total difference?
9.
Good job. And you
Oh,
can see
no.
we have how many equal parts here?
3.
Good job. You know how can figure out every part, right? Thank you, Ivanka. Let me check in through here. Yes, very beautiful model. And then, bingo. You're right.
Oh,
Very good job, Ivanka. What about Elma? Yes, so you know the age difference, right, Leo? And how old is Xiao Yu and Wenwen? What does the 3 mean, Leo? It's like, oh, I'm sorry, you're typing. Okay, what about Wenwen? How old is Wenwen? How old is Xiao Yu and Wenwen, Elma? Come on, hurry up. We still have one more part, everyone. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, very good job. Or next time, just try to write on the board, okay? Leo, that would be faster. Thank you. So remember that's how we draw the model. You really have to draw every change out. Clear? Then you can see how many equal parts are there, and we do division, you can figure out the difference. So you can see, yeah, what does 3 mean, Elma? It's like the 3 equal parts. Every part just can be 3, right? So Xiaoyu's age just equals to 10 minus 3, which is how many?
7.
And how about Wenwen? Wenwen just equals to 1 year old plus 3 equals how many? 1 plus 3?
4.
Perfect. Now we make it. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. So let's see, just like what you did. Okay. Remember that we need to do every change out. Xiaoyu's age was the same as Wenwen. Wenwen was only 1 year old, right? And when Wenwen's age is the same as Xiaoyu, Xiaoyu will be 10 years old. So we can have 3 equal parts here. So we use 10 divide like 10 minus 1 equals 9, and 9 divided by 3. That's how we figure out every little part, right? So when we know every part equals to 3, you can see their ages respectively. Xiaoyu's age equals to 10 minus 3. Wenwen's age, you can use Xiaoyu's age minus 3 or the age 1 to plus 3, right? Both ways are right, just choose what you like. Do you guys have any more questions right here? No, just remember how can we draw the models clear and then to figure out the value of every segment. Okay, so let's move on to the last part. We're done with the 8 word problems, okay? The last part is all about the multiplication sentences. Let's review them first. The first part is called number partners. Do you remember how many groups of number partners?
4.
What is the number partner of 2?
5.
5. What is the number partner of 4?
25.
25. What is the number partner of 8? Yes, I like to play chess.
125.
Perfect, 125, right? Tell me the answer together, Marshall and Elma. The last one, what's the number partner of 16?
16 times 625.
625.
Yes,
625.
625. What's the product? We times them equals to?
10,000.
What, 10,000?
Yeah, 10,000. Excellent.
10,000.
Okay, it's 10,000. Okay, so let's see, everyone. For the number partner, actually, we have 3 different situations, right? Let's see. The first one is when we can see number partners, just try to group them together. That's the easiest, right? The second is like, if we have one number without number partner, we can break this number apart into something times something, right? Use times to replace the number to get number partners. Or the third situation, we can break this number apart by addition or subtraction. So we can have number partners to times with, right? 3 different situations. And the second one is called common factor. It's when we have 2 multiplication sentences, adding or subtracting here. When you can see the same number right now, we can call this number as the common factor, right? So we just use the common factor times the other numbers in the parentheses by adding or subtracting them, right?
Yeah.
Or if you can see an expression minus or plus a single number, you can break the number apart to have the number partner, or like the common factors by ourselves, right? Remember the 2 ways. And now, guys, it's your practice time, but we don't have to try that much. Let's see. I'm going to hide some of them, like this, and these. You only have to try 4 expressions. But listen, firstly, you have to show me, for this expression, do we use the number partner way or the common factor? Just try to write A or B first and then do the calculation to show me the answer on the line. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You have 4 minutes to solve the problem, 1 for each. When time is up, I like to hand you the whiteboards together to check it, okay? Come on, take a try, please. Do we have any number partner in the first sentence, Marshall?
66 plus 34 equals 100.
But number partners we talk about, it's about the multiplication sentence, right? But this time you can see 52 appears twice, so that is the common factor. Okay. Find the answers, please.
I need some help here.
Okay. See, Leo, we have a single number plus an expression, right? So can we break this number apart to be an expression as well, and just try to make one number the same as the other one, so we have common factor here, right?
Yeah.
So the 24 can be break up into how many times how many, and the one number is the same as 8 or 97.
My 8, not 0, 0.
Okay.
Okay, very good job. Let me check the answer now, Marshall. The first one, bingo. The second one, yes. Third one. Well, actually, this one is called a common factor. It's like we break this number apart to be 8 times this. So we can have this number to be the common factor, right?
8 times 101.
So that's right. Then, yes, the last one you're right. It's number partner way. Excellent, Marshall. Nice to give you. Oh, sorry for that. Give you the stars. Then what about Leo? Pardon? 8 times 3 equals to 24. So we use 8 times 3 to replace 24. Clear? Which means on the right hand side, just try to use 8 times with 3 plus 97. Okay? Elma, we need to find out the answers. What's the answer here? Okay, wow, excellent, Ivanka. You have already done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'd like to check the answer now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yes, these methods are all correct. Wow, perfect. Thank you so much, Ivanka.
You're welcome.
What about Leo? Yeah, that's 800, right? With the last one? 18 equals to 10 plus with 8. Yeah. So this way can be called as number partner as well, right? We make number partner out. Good job. Okay, but since time is really up, Leo, the last one we can do it together. Your method is correct, okay? Thank you so much. And the same as you, Alma, we can just try it all together, okay? Great. So look, everyone, just like what you did. The first one, we have to use which way? Common factor way, right? Because 52 is what we call common factor. So we can combine 66 and 34 to be 100. So the answer is 5,200, right? Next one, we can break 16 apart into 4 times 4. So 4 and 25 are number partners. So we use the first way. Clear? The answer is 400. The next one, we see 24 can be break up into 8 times 3. So 8 and 8 are number partners, right? So can have 8 times 100, which is 800. Last one, 18 can be break up into 10 plus 8. So it's number partner, right? So we just can have 10 times 125 plus with 8 times 125. Is that right, guys? So 1,250 plus 1,000 just equals 2,250. Is that clear right now, Elma and everyone? Okay, so look, congratulations. These are all for today's class. Yay! Okay, so until now, let's see. For Ivanka and Marshall and Leo, actually, you guys did a really good job for all the parts. But like for Leo, you really have to focus on the last part. I mean, the fourth part. How can we draw the age line to draw changes of that, right? You really have to review this part one more time. Is that okay?
Okay.
And then for you, Elma, like for the multiplication part, you just try to practice more. Is that okay, Elma? Yeah, okay. And today, Yvonne and Marshall, you guys did good job. So just try to finish your homework after this class, okay? So everybody, do you guys have any more questions right here?
No.
More. Okay, it's a break time. Let's meet in next class, okay? Bye, guys. See you next time.
See you.
Bye-bye.